Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be talking about compound interest. What is interest? Interest is just the additional money placed on a borrowed money or an invested money. So when we talk about compound interest, we're talking about a situation where the interest is added to the borrowed or invested money over time. If you have 2 years, if you invested money for 2 years, each year the interest is added to the money you borrowed for each year. Now let's quickly see how we can resolve this problem. You're asked to find the amount and the compound interest on 110,000 for 3 years at 7% per annum. So you're asked to find two things, the amount and the compound interest. Now let's see, I'll show you two ways of doing this. First, for us to find interest, we know that interest equals to principal times rate times time over 100. Okay, so interest equals to principal times rate times time over 100. Now, but because we're looking for the compound interest for 3 years, I can just say for the first year, my first interest will be the principal, which is times the rate, which is 7, times time, which is 1. That's for the first year, all over 100. Now, if we do this carefully, we have 110 times 7, and that will give us the interest for the first year will be 7700 in naira. Now, for the second year, we have to add the interest of the first year to the initial principal to give us the principal for the second year. So we have interest for the second year is equals to, of course, to get the principal for the second year, we'll have to add the interest for the first year to the initial principal, which is times the rate is still the same thing with 7 times time 1 over 100. If you do this carefully, you are going to get 8,239. If you look at this, if you compare your two interests, you discover that this is increasing over time. Now, this is the interest for the second year. We'll calculate for the last year, which is the third year. The third year, we're going to have interest for the third year. The new principal will be the interest for the second year plus the principal for the second year. So add 8,239 plus 11,700. So that would give us times the rate, which is 7 times the year over 100. this is the interest for the last year. Now for us to get our amount, our amount is just the interest plus the principal. That will give us our amount. So our amount will be I plus P, which is plus 125,939. So our amount will be these are amounts after 3 years. Now, but we're asked to find the amount and the compound interest. So what will be the compound interest? Compound interest is just the amount minus the initial principal. So we have compound interest is equals to amount minus the initial principal. This means initial principal. So I have compound interest will be, the amount is this 4754.39.73, sorry, minus the initial principal is 110,000. So when we subtract that, I'm going to get so this is our compound interest. Now, if we want to use the second method, which is using the formula, I'll have my amount is equals to principal 1 plus r over 100 all raised power n, where p still remains the principal, r rate, and n is the number of years. So I have amount is equals to principal is 1 plus rate is 7 over 100 all raised to power 3. So definitely I need to work with everything in the brackets. So I have 7 divided by 100. That's 0.07 plus 1. That will give me 1.07 raised to power 3. I have 1 point, so I have amount is equals to 110,000 times 1.225043. Now when I multiply it, I'll get 134,754.73. I think that's the same thing with the amounts we call here. So when we multiply, we still get the same thing. I'll have amount is equals to 134,754.73 754.73. So this is the amount you see that are the same. Then if I'm looking for the compound interest, it's the same thing with amount minus principal. All I need to do is just to subtract this from the initial principal, that's minus 110,000, and that will give me, when I subtract, I'll have compound interest to be 24754.73. So this is the compound interest and this is the compound interest for the first method. If you like this video, please subscribe, go to my YouTube channel Calculus 360 and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. Thank you.